Alright folks, the deck is Deathrattle Undead Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to keep our opponent's board clear as best we can in the early game, find a Vanndar Stormpike so that we can reduce the cost of some of our high value undead minions, a lot of which have death rattles, so that we can bring them back with N'Zoth the Corruptor, or simply pull them from our deck with Flesh Behemoth, things like Thaddius, Monstrosity, as well as Soulstealer and Kel'Thuzad. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle, or here on YouTube.
Watch this!
The time has come for your reign to end! All will serve me in death.
Wait, it's not even at least.
Breathe it in.
Here's a good card.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. You shall suffer.
Okay. Let's go here. Leave that on the board. There's no reason to care about a 1-2 right now. Oh. Remember when Wild was fun? Yeah, I do. I'm having fun at this very moment. Welcome, Danny. Welcome, Spooder Cat. Stream's going well. Wait, that's main deck.
Something holding bees.
Holding the bees nuts. Got him. Thank you, Constance, for the super chat.
Stop trying to pin crimes on Roffle. He'll just claim diplomatic immunity again. I don't even think Roffletopia is a real place, but it always works.
Our gift of frost shields us. I will not be merciful.
Alright, what do we have so far? Like just the Khartut Defender for the N'Zoth? I will have the fleshy.
Your deck needs to stay hydrated, to Roffle.
That's true, that's true. I think you might be onto something. I mean, this is the real way to just get a bunch of stats, right? Just use Invincible. Thank you, Constance, for the translation in the super chat.
Your souls belong.
let's get at least one of these down.
Deck needs more Rider.
I mean, every deck does. The best I could do, though, was a Warrider, so... We do be riding, just, not to hell.
Your souls belong to the Lich King! Yeah! Another soul! You shall suffer.
They do have an Asphyxiate in hand and the coin, so theoretically they could Bran, but I don't know if I'm going to be put in a position where I get that low. Ideally, I won't be put in a position where I get that low.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Surely this hits the KT, right? Oh, we don't even lose the board.
Your wish is my suggestion.
What is Zeph gonna offer here? Silence? Ooh, better. Okay.
May break bones! Patchwerk want to play! Yeah! Patchwerk want to play!
I guess I could have done this in a better order. Not give up the,
Hood Riders,
Hood
Hood Riders, Hood Riders, Hood Riders, Hood Riders.
Them hogs do be riding, though. Look, twins. What did we get in hand? We got Spammy and Dragon. Oh, God. Not that it's off, please. Okay, well. No longer are we riding. Uh-oh. Okay, I probably need to slam the Xenoth here, right? I've got enough clears. Yikes.
The courage of man shall not fail.
Still does not appear to be enough.
You have bested me.
That I have.
All eyes shall be opened.
I really hate this matchup so much.
Will serve me in death.
Found free money button. 10/10 would press again.
Well, you're gonna have to tell everybody else where that is, because I don't think that there is one here on YouTube. But thank you, Archeon, and John, and Kali for the Super Chats. Oh, wait. It's not disco? That's a first. I mean, I have seen a Renathal disco lock, because some people can't help themselves, but that would still give me a chance to, like, set up. Turn 2 Dirty Rat? Yeah, even better, they could do a turn 1 Dirty Rat. If they would, like, you know, play the video game.
Here for the tour?
No Dirty Rat. Unlucky. Maybe this will be the game I finally get the Thaddius down, though. I've been trying all day. If I had to guess, it's probably just, like, either Curse Lock or, like, a Giant's Warlock. Oh my god, they did it. Unlucky. sniping. I mean, that would explain their slow play, but I don't think so. I think it's a pretty reasonable play to just rip a Dirty Rat with a Plague of Flames in hand. Yeah, that probably means it's Reno.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
Oh, they got my N'Zoth. Mecha'thun, that is just not a good guess at all. My god. Go here first. There is not a single thing in the cards that they've played that would indicate Mecha'thun luck. It's just likely Reno, like Pescadian Disaster. You definitely don't want to Renathal in your Mecha'thun luck. Like, there's no reason to expect that. Barely not sniping? Again, like, I don't think that that's necessarily an indication of it. They just, well, I guess they coined it, but if anything, like,
Our gift of the arcane
knowing that the N'Zoth was in hand wouldn't put them in a hurry to point it. Well, nobody gets that N'Zoth now. I would have really liked to hit one of the Ascalors though.
soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Seems like a pretty good KT turn.
Whoso sadness reaps loneliness. Let Ryan in.
No! No! No Brian's allowed in this house. But thank you, Gabriel. I mean, we're actually applying a decent amount of pressure for what this deck is capable of. Insta-picked it without looking at choices. I mean... yeah, but like, knowing that the N'Zoth is in hand isn't going to tell them which one of the three it is. Like, you see a N'Zoth, you just pick a N'Zoth. Again, those are not good... those are not good indications of it being a, somebody sniping.
The multitudes cry
Funny to see a smile before another attempt to let Brian in. Or realizing it's another attempt to let Brian in? Yeah. One of the running memes I can definitely get behind.
sacrifice.
18 damage on board. This kills if they just shove a Astalor here.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Which would almost, yep, solidify completely the fact that they are not in fact sniping. Glad we sorted that out. Look, as the streamer, it's my job to screech unreasonably about people sniping, not yours.
Your soul shall be mine.
I probably do need the Vampiric Blood if I want to survive the, like, Cataclysm turn. For those two games, I would have quit the whole game already. I mean, it's been less than 10 minutes and you just give up?
Up to torture yourself and play Xyle someday?
Unlikely. I think Zaylee is just a less interesting version of Whizbang. But thank you, Haru, for the super chat. It's just like... the decks aren't interesting.
The clips mention free super chats. This isn't free.
No, it is not. Just as you confirmed. Thank you, Ed, for the super chat. They could have also used Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, yet another card that isn't in their deck. They could have used our Arcane Golem too. But again, generally when you predict a card that the opponent is going to play, you want to predict one that it actually exists in their deck. That has a higher chance of being accurate. Turn 1 10 damage to face seems fair. I mean, that's like a... You realize that's a very good outcome for me, right? That means they can't... That's one less... Like, that's one less copy of a Soul Barrage that they can get from an expired merchant.
Catching a stream. And as always, wow.
Wow. Thank you, Kern. Appreciate the super chat. So, like, yeah, it took 10 damage, but still good for me. That's bad for me. But I do have a playable Khartut Defender into Vampiric Blood. And that's very bad for them. That was really lucky. I've been getting very, 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 very lucky off of their discard so far. So they have 3 minimum fists in hand, which is 12 damage.
Hey Roffle, your shoe is untied.
Joke's on you, my shoes don't have laces. I don't even know how to tie the shoes with laces, so... That's why I play Wild. Thank you though, Isaac. Welcome, Lothar. Oh. Not great for me. But I did survive the turn at least. And now they are down to 1 Soul Barrage and 1 Fist. Wait, they actually missed the first Grave Defiler. I didn't pay enough attention. There's no deck code in the description, by the way. Well, I mean, yeah, that's because it's a live stream and deck codes tend to change in the midst of the stream. That is their last copy of Cataclysm as well. Again, I've just been getting outrageously lucky off of these. But the deck code as a pin comment, though. I mean, generally I do, but I'm in the middle of a game at the moment.
This money is for the text-to-speech man. Take Roffle on a nice date after this.
No, we've already been through this. I am not going to let the text-to-speech man into my house.
Roffle, what is best in life?
I don't even know how to begin answering that question. But thank you for the super chat, Benno. And Isaac.
I bet you can do this!
You fight like a dragon!
I have a lot of pretty big whiffs. Not a great outcome. Not a great draw either.
If text-to-speech man is not in your house, how can you hear him?
He's been Skyping in this whole time. It's kind of embarrassing for him that he still uses Skype, to be honest.
Out of cards.
Yo, G, where's Tamsin? That's not a card that's in my class or the opponent's deck. Got very lucky on those discard hits, unless they have another. Yeah, they're out of Soulfire, so they're just dead.
This time.
Yeah, we drew the good card. I love it when my opponent discards even one Cataclysm. Yeah, and like even the Soulfire into the Soul Barrage was extraordinarily lucky, because then that's what forced them to miss the Expired Merchant on the Cataclysm. It's Brian or Brian? It's Brian, the second one. Fantastic. You think Old Hooktusk can see play anytime soon? No. No, Hooktusk was not a good card when she was released. There's no world in which that's like magically going to change, and unless like she gets buffed or something, because it's like I don't think there's any assortment of pirates that would make you want to run Hooktusk.
Job done.
If all 4 horsemen die, you can get huge value from the N'Zoth. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm glad you figured it out. Didn't even have to put a spider tank in my deck to get that extra health. Mr. Smite would have been the one, and even that wasn't even close. Yeah, if Mr. Smite can't make Hooktusk playable, I don't know what would. That just makes my deck better, so thank you. You're welcome, ma'am.
Hey Roffle, if you pick green you're in trouble.
That is true. That is true. And you should definitely see a doctor if that's the case. Let's just do this. Thank you, Saul, for the super chat.
Warriors of the frozen wastes. There is little time.
Rude.
Tombs are graves. We figured out whose grave it is.
Yeah. Our graves, our homes. I hate not seeing what hit in hand. Oh no!
Make no mistakes.
Thank you, Sick, for the super chat. Ruffle hates fun. I was trying to eat the shutter. It's not my fault Patchwerk got frustrated with how long the opponent is taking every turn. Can't blame me for that. Remember when there was a sorry emote? I do, and I want it back because I legitimately would like to apologize there. But I would also just like the opponent to play the video game. I understand they're a little bit upset over losing Yogg, but still. Kind of feels like that Rokara wanted to die. Oh my god, they chose before the rope that time. It's just every single hero card.
I think the sorry had too much overlap with oops.
No, it was because people considered it rude or BM or whatever. But thank you, Isaac, for the super chat.
You wouldn't shoot a Yogg in the face, would you, Roffle?
No, of course not. I would never.
Double the power, double the
But thank you, Constance.
Your wish is my suggestion.
3? What do you even get here? Edge?
unwise.
I kind of feel like there had to be something better out here. Zach doing that. Ooh! Ooh! We get to spawn a Hagatha! Oh, right. The Deathrattle didn't go off. Surely this is the Yogg Shaman again, right? And this time we won't eat the Yogg.
Fear the coming storm. All will serve me in death. We have turned our curse
Unlucky.
into our strength.
Oh, a Roffle, a rope win is still a free win. Yeah. I'm a streamer. I don't care about winning games. That's not my
I
goal.
once made the mistake of ordering a large Coke at McDonald's. Thankfully, my spouse had been asking for an above-ground pool for some time.
Yeah, the only downside to that, though, is that you kind of get a little sticky after you get out of the pool. But otherwise, a pretty good deal. Thank you, Collie. Like, in what world, if my goal was to win games of Hearthstone, would I be playing the very deck that I'm currently playing?
Frostmourne hunger.
I probably don't want a Vampiric Blood next turn, which I know is, like, bordering on heresy, but I do probably want a relatively early, Corpse Explosion.
Here in Italy, super chats are supported by the government. For each 10 super chats you get a dish of spaghetti alla carbonara.
Sounds like communism to me. Thank you, SWX. Here in America, we gratefully and happily overpay for our super chats.
Is mine.
And then maybe one day, we will receive an ounce of our super chat of our own. Wait, why not kill the 4-attack totem and swing into the 3-attack one? Well, because if I kill the 4-attack one, and the 3-attack one will become a 5-attack one because it would move next to the Flame Tongue totem. We're all temporarily embarrassed super chat billionaires. Yeah, Benjamin gets it.
Clearopath Tresleetwood Mac and Snowlow Scoop. There it is, Blader Tot Hot Dish. There are a ton of great ones in the run-ups too, but these one.
Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I just don't want anything weird to happen before I can get to the Soulstealer, which could seal the deal. Thank you again, Constance, for both the super chat and informing me of this.
Super chats are communistic, comrade.
I mean, your words, not mine. I better start returning all these super chats then. Can't have any of that filthy communism here. Thank you, Sika. Who even needs spells? Alright, I need to find some more healing before I fully commit to the face game plan. Because I am in danger, especially if they have another devolve. Yeah, that's some more health. Alright. I think we're gonna be able to stabilize from here, especially with the Soulstealer draw. Oh yeah. Now we can get some real Baron value. He looks pretty good in gold though. Not gonna lie. Corpses I do not need anymore.
Is your team practicing a dangerous new trend called super chatting? Doctors say it's addictive and collectivist. More at 11.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy who bragged that he could eat all of the change in his pocket? Eventually, he had to put his money where his mouth was.
I mean, we all do eventually. Thank you, Deco and Kali for the super chats. It's like the Satanic Panic mixed with the Red Scare.
Communist Super Chat is actually Super Chat Red Sun.
That is true. Thank you, Constance. It's 15. I'm gonna do it. 16, actually, with the...
Hello, Roffle.
Hi.
Thanks for your daily content.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching.
Hit Legend and want to try different climbing decks. Can you suggest some and the reasoning? Less than 3.
I'm not the best source for
Would you
climbing
replace a
decks,
corpse
but...
explosion with Blood Boil to deal with decks like Pirate Rogue?
I mean... Thank you to legendary supporters Battlefly, Brian Huynh, Fizzle Jizzix, Justice Crater, Cathandrian, Nate Drex, Saga, Shadow1 TV, and Sognusman.